Just for our viewers, your name and rank and the officer next to you's name.
I'm Angela Arredondo. I'm a senior corporal with Dallas PD, and this is my canine partner, Apollo.
So tell me, you guys are in Las Vegas. What are you doing there?
We are doing anything that the Super Bowl committee, the NFL, that Las Vegas Metro PD needs us to do. Mostly, we're sweeping every single thing that goes into the stadium, every vehicle, every piece of equipment, anything that's going into the stadium to make sure it's safe when the teams show up and when all of the fans show up for the game.
So Apollo is typically you guys are out at the airport. What do so you train specifically for explosives. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, we're a part of the TSA's program, which is Explosive Detection K9. We went to school together for 3 months to learn how to be partners together. And I didn't know how to be a canine handler because, as you know, I came from homicide. So
Yeah.
it was just a learning experience for us. But we are under the TSA. So he is technically a TSA dog. And Dallas PD, we work with 5 other handlers and we do any major event in Dallas, all of the Cotton Bowl things like Texas OU. We do the Greenville Parade. We just did MLK Parade. So anytime there's a large gathering of people where there could be any kind of threat or dangerous thing could happen, we go in first and clear the entire space and make sure it's safe for everyone to attend.
And these dogs, these officers rather, they can detect even the most minute explosives. Can you talk about that as well?
Um, I can't really talk much about exactly what they can and cannot do because it's kind of secret. TSA, I will tell you, has done an amazing job training the canines on explosive detection. They're trained on many, many different odors, and they are very, very good at their jobs. And the trainers there are amazing.
Because I've even seen them sometimes when we're going through the airport lines, you see the dogs, the officers just scanning people as they're walking by.
Yeah, those are passengers screening canines. They're a little bit different from what we do, but same concept. They're just looking for any odor that is, to them they know as explosive. Oh, it's been a long day, buddy.
He's tired.
Um, yeah, he's tired. Any explosive odor, and then they'll give the reaction they're supposed to.
So when did y'all get there to Arizona?
We left Dallas on Thursday. It's a 2-day trek. We spent the night in Albuquerque. And then Friday morning, we got from Albuquerque, we drove from Albuquerque to Las Vegas, and we stopped at some really cool places along the way. We've had a really fun adventure. I've been documenting everything on, our social medias, and it's been fun. So we got here Friday.
Now, how many dogs did they bring in from across the country? Or can you really say they brought in a bunch from other places?
Right. There's canine handlers here from all over the country. I've seen LA County, I've seen Phoenix, I've seen Denver, I've seen Austin and Houston is here, San Antonio is here. So we have definitely a bunch of canines from all over the country. I would say there's at least 80 teams here for the Super Bowl.
Wow. And y'all are sweeping all of the areas where all the big events are happening around the Super Bowl, including the stadium.
Yes, today we were at the Super Bowl experience, which is at
Mhm,
Mandalay Bay, and it
mhm.
was really neat. But we were sweeping every single car and every single truck that went into that event. Even though it wasn't the Super Bowl, it still is, could be a threat for public safety. So we were there sweeping everything going into there today. That's what we did
How
today.
how long can the dogs go? Because I'm sure they have to have rest.
They do. It just depends on the dog and a lot of factors, the heat. Luckily, it's nice and cool here in Las Vegas today. We probably would switch every hour or so is what we've been doing unless a team needs more time, but to rest. But so far, it's not been too crazy busy. It's been really the Las Vegas Metro PD has things super organized and they're getting cars in really smoothly. So it's been great for us. It's not been a lot of too much hard work. We're just switching out when we need to. So they've got plenty of resources here so we can take breaks as we need.
Is this Apollo's first Super Bowl?
It is, and it will be his last because we are retiring in a couple of years and it will be
Oh.
other teams' turn to go before we could ever go again. But we just have 2 more years together. And so this is it, once in a lifetime for us.
And shoot, too bad it couldn't have been the Cowboys there.
I know. I know. We can't just seem to get past that first round, right?
I
Uh,
know it. Well,
we
that's,
were we were hoping. We were
yeah, Apollo looks like he's tired.
we're on a little different schedule being here, so it's the sleep is a little bit interesting getting used to it all, but he had a busy day and we've been up since about 4 o'clock this morning, which is in Las Vegas time, so 6 o'clock y'all's time. But so yeah, he's ready for a nap. It's nap time for sure.
And so for people that don't know, so when a dog, one of the smells that they've been trained to detect, they'll just alert and you'll know. And then you search or sweep that area to make sure there's not a bomb or something there.
Our protocol is basically when our canine alerts, we are to back out of the area and the bomb techs take over. So they'll handle the rest of the scenes after that. We are then responsible for secondaries. And so we'll create a perimeter and just search for secondaries around the area.
It sounds like the Super Bowl committee has really put safety first for people because they're expecting just record-breaking number of people in Las Vegas for this huge Super Bowl.
Absolutely. TSA and, NFL and the Super Bowl committee, Las Vegas Metro, I can't say enough about how great they've done organizing this event. And it is, there are going to be a bunch of people here. So if anybody wanted to pull something off, it probably would be, an event like this, unfortunately.
And y'all haven't alerted to anything. Everything's been pretty
No.
cool.
Yeah, so far so good. It's been really easy and fun and just a great experience so far. We have had the most amazing adventure coming out to Las Vegas. We've been able to stop at really cool places like the Painted Desert, and I've gotten some amazing photos of my partner. And that's kind of the part that, yes, we're working the Super Bowl, but this time with him has been super cool. And I'm just so thankful to, my command staff and Chief Garcia for always wanting to support our federal partners and other law enforcement agencies when he can. And also, I just feel like so lucky to have this opportunity with him. And I hope that people will follow us on our adventure because I'm still posting a lot of things. And he has Instagram, DPD K9 Apollo. He has Twitter, DPD K9 Apollo. And we even have TikTok. It's K9 Apollo.
Well, and you said that he's been to the Hoover Dam. He's already seen a lot of sights.
Hoover Dam. We stopped in Cadillac Ranch in Amarillo, which was super fun. We did Painted Desert, the Petrified Forest. It was beautiful. We've had the most amazing adventure. I'm very grateful for it.
Okay, can Apollo detect who's going to win? Is it going to be the 49ers or the Chiefs?
Well, he has a 16-year-old sister who says Taylor Swift, so it's gonna be
So the Chiefs. He's a Swiftie. What?
he's a Swiftie. Yeah, my whole house is Swifties. We have to be. We got the teenager, so.